This is something that I have noticed that a lot of business owners, especially new business owners, seem to not think about or forget about when it comes to really budgeting for something custom within their business. Hey, y'all, welcome back. Now, y'all already know what it is. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So let's jump right into it. So, if you're new here, my name is Nadia. I am the owner of ClickPop Studio, and we are a colorfully loud creative agency for bold brands. And today, we're going to be talking about the 5 things all business owners need to know before they hire a commercial product photographer. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so number 1 on our list is going to be pretty easy. We're going to be starting off with something that should be very obvious to everyone listening to this video. And number 1 is you need to have a physical product that is camera ready, or just a physical product at all. Now, when it comes to you planning ahead, getting ready for hiring a product photographer, it's okay to be in communication, but you need to have an actual product in hand ready to hand off to the photographer that you're looking to hire. We can work a lot of magic, but we cannot work with the invisible. And so it's up to you to make sure that you have everything completed. If you have certain bottles or certain boxes with custom labeling, then you need to make sure that all of your labels are perfect and ready to go. You never want to jump the gun and get your photo shoots done before everything has been confirmed and finalized, because you will run the risk of wasting a lot of man hours and a lot of time and a lot of money having to do reshoots 3 to 6 months down the line because you wanted to hurry up and jump on the trend or jump on a holiday coming up. You want to make sure that you have everything ready to go so that we can get everything in camera. You never want to rely on Photoshop or AI down the line just to get what you need to get done, because at the end of the day, it doesn't always look as seamless as you would want it to. So make sure you have a product, people. Please make sure you have a product. Okay, so number 2 on my list is having your brand fully developed. You need to have a completed brand identity before you hire a commercial product photographer. This will help you so far in the long run. You need to have a finite understanding of who you are, what you offer, and who you're trying to service so that we can understand what to infuse in that product photography. You need to have your brand colors, you need to have your brand personality, you need to have your offerings, your values, your purpose, as well as your target audience. Who are you trying to connect with? Who are you trying to connect your product to? Who is that in your community? These are things that you need to have answered before you find us. My services, product photography, is like the icing on the cake when it comes to finalizing your brand identity. You have to do that homework, that unsexy work, to fulfill all of the minutia, all of the finite details about your business so that you can communicate that to us so that we can deliver what you need. Now, if you are a new business owner and you have no idea where to start when it comes to really developing your brand, click the link in my description below. I offer one-on-one consultation calls and we can go over brand development. I have a lot of templates that will be able to help you when it comes to really solidifying your specific and unique brand. Number 3 on my list is having a marketing budget. Now, this is something that I have noticed that a lot of business owners, especially new business owners, seem to not think about or forget about when it comes to really budgeting for something custom within their business. I want y'all to think about something. It takes money to make money, baby. It takes money to make money. And if you have not set aside money to finance this type of project, you need to go back to the drawing board and really figure out what you can really invest. What makes sense to you? What is within your budget? Because product photography is not cheap at all. E-commerce images are typically the most inexpensive images, but when you get into custom styling, when you get into set design, when you get into adding models, adding graphics, video, all of those services add up to a very large number, and you need to be prepared to hear those large numbers when you're in meetings with product photographers like myself. This is to help you understand that this is an investment. This is to help you make money in the long run, but in order for you to make money in the long run, you're going to have to spend money in order to facilitate the projects and services that you need in order to get your product out there in the right way. You always want to start off the right way. First impressions are very important. And when it comes to you debuting your brand or your product or your business, you always want to make sure that you don't have to change it up in the next 3 months, because when you get into flip-flopping around, your brand identity and your brand in general starts to come off very flaky and just unreliable. So you want to hit that target the right way immediately and then maintain that consistency so that you can have that longevity just like your competitors. Okay, so number 4 on my list is asset optimization. Now, I want y'all to think beyond social media, because typically when businesses or business owners contact me, the only thing that they are really focused on is having us create content for their social media, not thinking that they may want to use those images for their email lists, for their packaging, for their flyers, for their brochures, for their website, all of that. You need to think about asset optimization, meaning that you need to have a plan for when, where, and how you're going to use the content that we will be creating for you. Now, when it comes to photographing, some layouts, some styling, some crop sizes work better than others. Typically for social media, you have that square, that 3,000 by 3,000 square. But let's say you want to post some of your images on Pinterest. They have a totally different crop size. Let's say you want to post something on Facebook. They have a totally different crop size. So you need to have a plan that you can communicate to us of where you want to use these images and how, so that when we are in the process of shooting, we can crop for those different social platforms, so that you don't run the risk of trying to stretch and use these images to where they just don't look great on multiple platforms. You never want to be stuck on just one platform. You definitely want to have some variety when it comes to the gallery that you'll be receiving later on. You never know what opportunity may come up in the end. You may be featured in an article, you may be asked to speak at some type of engagement or conference, and they may want to have some of your work blown up on a huge sign, and you may not have the right size of that image in order to do so. So you really want to think about, again, how, when, and where you're going to be using these images so that you can be fully prepared for anything that comes your way. Okay, y'all, we're rounding up on number 5 on our list. If you have made it this far, give me a shout out. Write something in the comments. Let me know what you've learned thus far. If you like this video, please like this video. Please subscribe. Join the community. We are small, but we are growing. And I'm just excited to share more with you guys along the way. All right, so let's jump right back into it. So number 5 on my list of things that all business owners should know before they hire a product photographer is having a quarterly strategy. Y'all need to have this. Having a quarterly strategy will set you up for the entire year. Now, what I mean by that is planning for more than just one photo shoot. I work on a quarterly basis sometimes with some of my clients, meaning I shoot with them on a project to project basis, or a month to month basis, or quarter to quarter basis, meaning that we have a plan for the top of the year when the new year starts. We have a plan for the springtime when that happens. We have things planned for the summertime, as well as back to school, and then we have something planned for the holiday. You want to make sure that you have some idea of how you want to schedule out the content for your brand throughout the entire year. Number 1, so that you can stay ahead of your competition, and number 2, so that you can relax knowing that a huge chunk of your content development has been taken off of your plate. Everything has been managed, everything has been planned out. Major shoots have been planned and scheduled, as well as small marketing campaigns and just strategies along the way. The images are the icing on the cake. We can help plan and execute quarterly photo shoots so that you can have a dedicated library of content that you can pick and choose from when you're ready to share it. Now, this is a huge task that I love taking off of my clients' plate when it comes to running their business. Content creation is something that takes a lot of time and a lot of skill. It is a totally different job than actually running the business. I would say it's one of the most time-consuming jobs when it comes to running your business. And so when it comes to having that planned investment and also having that marketing budget ahead of time so that this can be seamless and streamlined, that's something that you're really going to want to have when it comes to creating the environment for your business to have and achieve that longevity that you're dreaming of. So yeah, guys, that's the end of my list. These are the 5 things that I think all business owners should know before they hire a product photographer. Again, physical products, brand identity, marketing budget, asset optimization, and quarterly strategy. Now, if you're interested in developing your own quarterly strategy when it comes to planning out photo shoots for the year for your business, click the link in the description below. I have created a template that will allow you to step by step create a photo shoot. Now, you can put the theme of the photo shoot on there. You can write a description. You can pick your own brand colors. There's a section on there for you to add in any props used, if you need models, as well as a section for you to upload images that correlate to the overall theme, look, and feel of your desired photo shoot. Now, I would recommend that you get that, play around with it, and really develop your yearly plan. Again, this is a nice tool for you to have and utilize and share with a photographer that you plan to work with. Or again, if you need a little bit more help in developing your brand, there's a link in my description for one-on-one consultations. I'm definitely looking forward to connecting with those of you that are interested in those one-on-one brand development sessions, as well as sharing more videos soon to come. Be on the lookout for more creative videos coming your way soon. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.